Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating list of 50 words that span a variety of topics, from everyday objects like bag and corn to abstract concepts like advocate and era. We'll explore these words through a short story to understand their meanings in context. After that, I'll present each word with 2 definitions and a few examples to help you fully grasp their uses. Let's jump in and see how these words come to life in our story. Once upon a time, in a bustling city building far away, there was a young designer named Mia. She had always dreamed of creating something big that would make people feel truly alive. She worked hard to develop her skills, attending every art workshop and online discussion she could find. One day, while walking down a quiet street, Mia noticed a cluster of people gathered outside an early morning corporate event. She was curious, so she decided to join the circle and listen to the exciting news. The company was searching for a creative mind to compose a new advertisement campaign for their latest product, a product that would revolutionize the way people breathe. Mia knew this was her chance. She could feel the anticipation building inside her. She decided to give it a shot. She went home, pulled out a concrete block of paper, and began to sketch her ideas. She wanted her design to emphasize simplicity and elegance, qualities that would appeal to people beyond the traditional category of customers. Her goal was to reinforce the idea that this product could help everyone, from the youth to the elderly, breathe better. As days went by, Mia worked carefully to refine her designs. She had a few brief moments of doubt and anger when things didn't go as planned, but she kept going. She knew that each setback was just a chance to improve. Finally, the day came to present her designs. She felt nervous as she walked into the boardroom filled with authority figures. But she reminded herself to accept the challenge with confidence. The head commander of the project, an older man with a stern face, began by asking for everyone's expectation. Mia was prepared. She started her presentation, hoping to leave a memorable impression. She emphasized the importance of a healthy diet and how their product could contribute to better health outcomes. After the presentation, the discussion moved towards the practical aspects of the campaign. The head of marketing, a seasoned coach, weighed in with his advice on how to better target the company's association with environmental values. The authority figures debated with careful consideration about the extent of their reach and how to make the campaign more inclusive, reflecting the ethnic diversity of their audience. In the end, Mia's design was chosen. She was thrilled, but she knew that this was just the beginning. There were many more steps to take, many more designs to create, and many more challenges to face. She left the meeting with a drive to succeed, feeling completely alive and ready for whatever came next. As she stepped outside, she saw a group of construction workers finishing up a new building, and she smiled, thinking of how she, too, was building something that would last. Mia had already started sketching her ideas before the event was announced. Already, before the present time, by now or then. Already, something that has happened before or earlier than expected. 2. Mia wanted to reinforce the idea that this product could help everyone. Reinforce, to strengthen or support, especially with additional material or assistance. Reinforce, to make something stronger or more effective. 3. A product that would revolutionize the way people breathe. Breathe, to take air into the lungs and then expel it, the process of inhaling and exhaling. Breathe, to inhale and exhale air as a living process. 4. Mia left the meeting with a drive to succeed. Drive, determination and energy to achieve something. Drive, a strong motivation or determination to do something. 5. Mia could feel the anticipation building inside her. Anticipate, to expect or predict something, to look forward to. Anticipate, to think about something that might happen in the future and prepare for it. 6. She attended every art workshop and online discussion she could find. Discussion, a conversation or debate about a certain topic. Discussion, talking about something with others to share ideas or opinions. 7. There was an early morning corporate event. Corporate, relating to a large company or group. Corporate, associated with a business or company. 8. The company was searching for a creative mind. Search, to look carefully for something. Search, trying to find something or someone. 9. Mia noticed an early morning event. Early, before the usual or expected time. Early, happening or done before the usual time. 10. She focused on external factors influencing her designs. External, belonging to or forming the outside of something. External, related to the outside part or aspect of something. 11. She decided to consider all feedback seriously. Consider, to think carefully about something before making a decision. Consider, to think about something with the intention of deciding or understanding. 12. Her nerves felt like they were on edge, like a sharp bite of fear. Bite, to cut or hold with the teeth. Bite, a small amount of food taken into the mouth at one time. 13. Mia had always dreamed of creating something big. Always, at all times, on every occasion. Always. Every time or at all times, without exception. 14. She wanted to appeal to people beyond the traditional category of customers. Category, a class or division of people or things regarded as having particular shared characteristics. Category, a group of things that are similar in some way. 15. The design would appeal from the youth to the elderly. Youth, the period between childhood and adult age. Youth, young people, especially considered as a group. 16. She pulled out a concrete block of paper. Concrete, existing in a material or physical form, real or solid. Concrete, real, actual, or existing in a form that you can see or touch. 17. She decided to join the circle of people gathered outside. Circle, a round shape that has no beginning or end. Circle, a group of people who are closely connected. 18. The dirty streets outside were a reminder of her humble beginnings. Dirty, covered or marked with an unclean substance. Dirty, not clean or having dirt on it. 19. She had a few brief moments of doubt. Brief, of short duration, not lasting for a long time. Brief, short in time or duration. 20. She heard a loud crash from outside. Crash, a sudden loud noise as of something breaking or hitting another object. Crash, a sudden, loud noise, often caused by an impact or accident. 21. She knew she was still a developing designer. Developing, growing and becoming more mature, advanced, or elaborate. Developing, growing or improving, in the process of becoming better. 22. The head commander of the project began by asking for everyone's expectations. Commander, a person in authority, especially over a body of troops or a military operation. Commander, someone who is in charge of a group, especially in a military context. 23. The event was filled with exciting news. Exciting, causing great enthusiasm and eagerness. Exciting, making people feel happy, interested, or enthusiastic. 24. The boardroom was filled with authority figures. Authority, the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. Authority, someone who has power or control in a certain area. 25. She worked carefully to refine her designs. Careful, making sure of avoiding potential danger or mishaps. Careful, paying close attention to detail to avoid mistakes or accidents. 26. She knew that each setback was just a chance to improve. Every one of two or more people or things, regarded separately. Each, referring to every individual item or person in a group. 27. The head of marketing, a seasoned coach, weighed in with his advice. Coach, a person who trains an athlete or team, also, someone who gives guidance or instruction. Coach. Someone who helps others improve at a skill or activity. 28. She felt nervous about being in front of so many people. Being, existence or the nature of existence. Being the state of existing, a living entity. 29. Mia had always dreamed of creating something big. Big of considerable size, extent, or intensity. Big, large or important in size or significance. 30. Reflecting the ethnic diversity of their audience was important. Ethnic, relating to a population subgroup with a common national or cultural tradition. Ethnic, related to cultural, national, or racial background. 31. There was a lively discourse about the project's future. Discourse, written or spoken communication or debate. Discourse, a formal discussion or debate on a particular topic. 32. Mia saw a group of construction workers finishing up a new building. Building, a structure with a roof and walls, such as a house or factory. Building, a place that people use for living, working, or other purposes. 33. She had moments of doubt and anger. Anger, a strong feeling of displeasure or hostility. Anger, being upset or furious about something. 34. Mia felt completely alive with her new project. Alive, living, not dead. Alive, full of energy and enthusiasm, active. 35. She reminded herself to accept the challenge with confidence. Accept, to consent to receive or undertake something offered. Accept, to agree to take something or allow something to happen. 36. She wanted to emphasize simplicity in her designs. Emphasize, to give special importance or prominence to something in speaking or writing. Emphasize, to make something more noticeable or important. 37. Mia felt completely alive. Completely, totally, to the fullest degree. Completely, fully or entirely, without anything left out. 38. She was asked to compose a new advertisement campaign. Compose, to create or write, especially something formal like music or literature. Compose, to make something by combining different elements or parts. 39. Her goal was to appeal to people beyond the traditional category. Beyond, at or to the further side of. Beyond, more than or outside the limits of something. 40. Mia was always available for new projects. Available, able to be used or obtained, at someone's disposal. Available, ready for use or easy to get. 41. She felt bound by the bind of expectations. Bind, to tie or fasten something tightly. Bind, to connect or hold together tightly. 42. The head of the project asked for everyone's expectations. Expectation, a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. Expectation, what someone hopes or thinks will happen. 43. They discussed the company's association with environmental values. Association, a group of people organized for a joint purpose. Association, a connection or link between people or organizations. 44. Mia was a young designer aiming to make an impact. Designer, a person who plans the form or structure of something before it is made. Designer, someone who creates plans or drawings for something new. 45. She emphasized the importance of a healthy diet. Diet, the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. Diet, the food and drink regularly consumed by a person or group. 46. They discussed how to manage the budget deficit. Deficit, the amount by which something, especially money, is too small. Deficit, when there is not enough of something needed, like money. 47. Mia noticed a cluster of people gathered outside. Cluster, a group of similar things or people positioned or occurring closely together. Cluster, a small group of things or people that are close together. 48. They debated the extent of their campaign's reach. Extent, the area covered by something. Extent, the size or range of something. 49. Some people discussed the event over a glass of beer. Beer, an alcoholic drink made from yeast-fermented malt flavored with hops. Beer, a popular alcoholic drink made from grain and water. 50. The head coach weighed in with his advice. Advice, guidance or recommendations concerning future actions. Advice, helpful suggestions or recommendations. These were the 50 words we looked at. Accept. Advice. Alive. Already. Always. Anger. Anticipate. Association. Authority. Available. Beer. Being. Beyond. Big. Bind. Bite. Breathe. Brief. Building. Careful. category, circle, cluster, coach, commander, completely, compose, concrete, consider, corporate, crash, deficit, designer, developing, diet, dirty, discourse, discussion, drive, each, early, emphasize, ethnic, exciting, expectation, extent, external, reinforce, search, word, youth.